Hey everyone, I'm doing some off-camera grinding, just training for some stuff for the Mages Guild to get my ranks up, and this popped up. On this day, by near unanimous vote of the Archmagister and Council, your title within the guild is Warlock. As Warlock, you are considered to be responsible and trustworthy enough to have rights to the Daedra summoning chamber. I don't need to tell you that summoning a Daedra is an act to be performed only after serious consideration. If the need in your opinion merits the summoning, the guild summoner will aid you. Naturally, Daedra Lords may only be summoned on certain particular days for the safety of the guild as a whole. It is a grave privilege, Vassip, of which the guild finds you worthy. So, if there's anything else that comes up, I will include it. Alright, I'm back, and as I was doing training for getting up my rank in Destruction in order to get the max rank in for the Mages Guild, I popped at level 22, so only 4 points, but they're all going into Endurance, so next level should be, we will max out Endurance, and I will be back. Alright, we are back, and by order of the Archmagister of the Iliac Bay and the Council of the Mages Guild of Gothway Garden, Vassip the High Elf is henceforth promoted to the rank and title of Archmage. Your devotion and prowess is thus noted, strive ever forward, and that is the max rank of the Mages Guild. Now, what it does not tell you is that the rank up, rank up right below that, rank number 8, gave me access to, I believe he's in here, access to teleportation. Now, I don't know what that does, but I'm assuming I had to teleport anywhere and do it instantaneously, which is kind of cool. I'm going to quickly look and see, because I know for the Fighters Guild, when I ranked up completely, there it popped up a quest. It does not appear that one popped up for the Mages Guild. However, I will wait about 24 hours and come back and check. And if not, then we're going to continue on doing stuff for the Archaeologist Guild. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Elder-Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. In the last episode, I had to explain the issue that arose in between recording episodes. If you've not seen it, go back, check the previous episode. It's like maybe a 10-minute explanation of basically how I had to go and recreate the character because the game was just lagging and crashing, and just I wouldn't have been able to complete the game under the previous character. But I recreated this character to pretty much the exact same. The only difference really was a change in one level, and then some change in reputation, not as far as rank, but as far as like the number itself. So in this episode, we are going to go and continue on, and we're actually going to finish out the Archaeologist Guild in this episode, and then we're going to go and do over in the Fighters Guild, we're going to do the last quest in the Fighters Guild, because there's a quest that popped up via the Roleplay and Realism mod. And then we're going to go and I'm going to console command in for us to start the third part of the former student quest. And again, the reason I'm console commanding it in is because due to an issue that came with me having to rebuild the characters. So that's what we're planning to do today. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey, Vanna. You've been demoted, Vassip. I'm sorry to be the first one to tell you. Why have I been demoted? Why was I demoted? What have I done that would have got me demoted? Was it doing the last... Would it have been part 2 of the former student? I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, well, I've been demoted 1 rank. That's not great, but what you gonna do? So we need to do Heat Seeker. It's what we have listed as next. And it seems that Heat Seeker is no longer available because it looks like I got demoted. Yay! Okay, well then we'll skip that and we'll do it in the future. Voices of the Dead we need to do. If you're feeling particularly brave, we have a request to unearth an object in some ruins that can prove a bit perilous. If you're going to accept this one, make sure that you're combat ready and capable of harming the supernatural. We are absolutely capable of doing both. Allmark Castle Master Wing on your map. The torque you'll recover has caused some trouble with the dead. I'd think you would be doing them a favor by removing it, but perhaps rational thought is expecting too much of them. Have it here by 5 days. You'll be given a training session as a reward in addition to 681 gold pieces. Great. Again, I don't understand why you demoted me. It seems like I'm the only one here actually doing stuff, and considering the last time you, or maybe not the last episode, but the episode before last, you did go and you know, get me poisoned. I had to go over to that temple and get healed, otherwise I would have died. So I'm just saying, I don't think I deserve to be demoted. Hey, fortune. Okay, so it's Castle... No, it's what? Castle what? Castle Masterwing, okay. Let's go ahead and travel to Castle Masterwing. There we go. Oh, it's right nearby, so it's only going to take less... Well, a day. I don't think you can actually go less than a day. And we can go ahead and head in, and we can start. Some warriors are standing by, however, it appears the keep itself doesn't hold any sort of military. Well, that's great. So I'm just going to pretend they don't exist for just right now until I can go and park my cart. And now I'm going to park my cart, and I'm going to get my sword out because they're coming to kill me. Hello? No, 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 no. No. Really? You think this is going to work for you three? Just cut it out. Alright. Take this and that. I'm gonna only take the gold from you, because nothing else is really worth it. What's this? That's Saint's hair. Don't know what it's for, but we'll take it anyway. And then we can go on ahead and head on in. And we'll do our normal thing of recalling and then resting. And I see a ghost. Or a wraith, technically. And now we'll save here at Castle Start. Castle Start. Oh, okay, well I guess we'll overwrite the save. And we can begin. So I'm recording this. Oh my gosh, okay, well, hold on. We're gonna cast open on this door, because that's a... I apparently also missed the door literally right behind me, so actually let's go this way first, because... Great, fantastic. A little tiny restroom that I can take a nap in to get my magic back up. I'm recording this pretty much after... we'll take the gold and rare beads after July the 4th, so I'll take that. And a potion resist poison. That is one thing I did lose, is all my recipes, because they were in my cart, and that's the one thing I don't, did not make note of, was, what was in my cart. I figured, who cares largely about that stuff. We're looking for a torque. We need to remember that there's one door, and it's this one. But let's go ahead and go into these gold piles and take all this stuff. Anyway, but the 4th of July, just happened, and, if you're not from America, it has no real effect on you whatsoever. But if you are, then you know the kind of thing it is, and the big deal it is, and it's a celebration of our independence and all that. But I want to talk, I guess, briefly about two things, which is number one, there is kind of the tradition, at least in my house, is to watch the every year the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. If you don't know what that is, it's a contest where they have a bunch of food eaters try and see who can eat the most hot dogs in I think it's 10 or 12 minutes. And the guy that's won pretty much 16 out of the last 17 years is a guy named Joey Chestnut. And, he won 8 years in a row, and then he got upset in 2014, 2015, something like that. And then he's won again the last, 7 years. So he was trying to win number 8 this year. And he, there's a rain delay or some kind of weather delay, and it was almost canceled, but they went on ahead and did it anyway. And he ended up winning. He got oh man, I need to free action because you are quite rude. Thank you, Lich. Anyway, he ate something like 62 hot dogs. I don't know how. Really? Okay, well, I'm gonna cast Fireball on you then. I can cast fireballs, or I can cast things as well. I just very rarely do. I actually need to probably start casting more offensive offensive spells. We're not missing anything really. Nah, we'll go this way. But no, he ended up eating 62 hot dogs. I just don't know how those people do it. It's fascinating, but I just don't know how they do it. And then the other thing I guess I want to talk about is, in my area, you get a real... The exit's too far away, but I didn't want the exit. The scrap of parchment shows the location of Hawkham's Hold. You record it on your map. Great. But around, where I live, during the 4th of July, they shoot fireworks off constantly. you know, days ahead of time, they're shooting off fireworks, and then the 4th of July, they're shooting off them a ton, and then after the 4th of July, for, you know, days upon days, they're still shooting off fireworks, you know, 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm like, can you guys stop? Some of us are trying to get some sleep. But I'll say this. So far, fingers crossed, not been that bad this year, honestly. There were a couple, like, it started about 2 days early for us, and it wasn't really that bad. The day before the 4th of July, there was a number, but not as bad as it normally is. And the 4th of July was bad. There are a lot of them. And then after, the day after, it's not been that bad either. But here's the thing, I really largely don't care about fireworks. They don't bother me, you know, if I'm in, but we have a dog that is petrified of fireworks. So every year we gotta go, you know, do that thing. If you have a dog that's scared of fireworks, you gotta go and call into the vet and get like medication for them to, you know, not freak out. And so thankfully, again, you know, it's been largely good and just calm overall. So we've only had to really like, oh, hello, I need you to stop that. Okay, no, stop. Okay, now I'm gonna sneak behind you because I need you to stop trying to kill me. Thank you. We'll leave the small statue, even though I eventually want to take it if we can ever like afford to buy a home, because I think you can buy homes in this game. I guess we'll go this way. But anyway, no, largely it's not been too bad. So thankfully she's not, you know, completely lost her mind like she has in years past. So this was just a gigantic loop, so we'll actually go back around this way because I noticed there's a section over here we didn't do. So I guess that's, you know, I don't normally, you know, if you guys were part of the Elder Scrolls Arena series, you know, I would always end an episode by asking a question. I've kind of stopped doing that in this because I wanted to focus on other things, but if there's, you know, times for questions or stuff like that, I'll still ask them. So I guess my question for those that are watching is, what are your guys' like traditions if you do celebrate the 4th of July? What is your kind of like family tradition that you kind of grew up doing? Or so yeah, anyway, let's, before we go that way, I want to go down because I don't know necessarily if this is going to be a in-depth way. Oh, it is going to be an in-depth way. Okay, up. Okay, let's go in here. Do we have enough of this explored to now use these? The locator device vibrates and hums into action. You now see a bright disc in your mind when looking in the direction of your desired target. Great. That direction. How do I get to that direction? Okay, well, I know how to get to that general direction, but we need to figure out more specifically, I guess you could say the means in which to get there. So we're now, it's below us technically. Now it's definitely below us. I guess we'll go this way. We're going to cast open, and then we're going to rest, and maybe this will lead us. There are enemies nearby. Okay, Wraith, cut it out. Okay. No, stop. And hopefully this will lead to a really Wraith. Hopefully this will lead to a way down. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Any secret doors here? No secret doors. Okay. You know, again, I've been saying for multiple episodes now, the goal is to get this game finished before Starfield releases in September. Interesting. There's a door down. I'm gonna cast Levitate, which means there's something we have to activate. Okay, we'll go this way right now, because eventually we want to get in this general direction. But anyway. Okay. Perfectly fine. Is that where we're wanting to go? No, that's not where we're wanting to go. We want to go this way. Can we rest? We can't rest, because I hate levitating around. Anyway, what I was going to be saying is... Excuse me, can you stop, and can you please also... Oh, you made that spell save. Good on you. Take all that. That's what I've been trying to talk about, is the book thing, which is, for those that don't know, at the end of every episode I read a book, and the goal is to read all the books in the game, and I have a list from the UESP of all of the books that are in the game. And so in the end of every episode, I'm reading through them slowly but surely. And eventually, but as I was saying, one of the things is, I don't know, at the pace in which we're going, I think that I'm probably going to be done with the game, I'd assume, before... Ooh, lever. Great, great, great. That's perfect, because that's where we need to go. And it's over here, right there. Great, great, great. And then this way, this, maybe no. Okay, maybe not. This way, here, 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 here. Now it's directly up. Directly up is not what I was wanting. Oh no. Okay. Anyway, I digress. What I was trying to say, what I've been trying to say is, if for some reason that we do finish this this game before all of the books are read, basically what I'm planning on doing is creating like bonus episodes at the end. So basically, what I've done for Arena is I did the Arena LP, and then I did the review episode. Let me interact with that, since that seems like it does something. Oh, it does. It transports me in here, which seems like where I need to be. Okay. Can you please... Okay, I need to actually heal. I'm quite hurt. Okay. I will levitate myself up there to get you. Okay, there. But the plan is to, however many episodes it takes to finish this game, then do a review of the game, and then if the books are not read, to create bonus episodes, and probably I'd say maybe read, I'd imagine probably 3 books a bonus episode. I don't know, something like that. And then however many bonus episodes it takes to get through all the books, because I am, very much still wanting to make sure that that is also done and complete. We'll take this and this. Oh, I think we can take the holy water and holy tomes. I think those help for something. And then... Oh, no. That's not what we were wanting. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say, is I've been talking enough in here in this dungeon. Wait, no, we've not been this way. Well, hold on. Let's see if this leads anywhere of major note. Because I do... Oh, this is leading us directly where we need to go. Great. That's right here. Take the torque. You reach to pick up the torque the guild sent you to find, and you're surprised to see an inscription on it. Must remain underground. Warning or not, you have no choice. You grab it and put it away. The air turns oppressive. Your concern for the dead have only grown more agitated now. Well then, let's get the heck out of here. We'll leave. Free of the haunted depths, you reach back and look for the torque. To your horror, you find it dissolving into dust. You try and grab at it, but within moments it is mere powder. The only thing remaining is the inscription, must remain underground. You hope the archaeologist will still accept it. Well, they better still accept it, granted they might demote me again. Can't travel while there's enemies nearby. Good sir, what enemies are nearby? There are enemies nearby. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Housekeeping? Or castle keeping? Oh. Hello. Excuse me, if you'll let me just a brief moment to get off of my horse, I will come and just kill all of you. That way I can actually leave. Goodbye, goodbye, and good night to you as well. I did not want to take that, whatever that was. Or maybe I did. Okay, well, I took something. I don't know what it was. I thought it was a piece of armor. Are we sure it wasn't a piece of armor? I could have swore it was a piece of armor. No, they say it wasn't, so I guess I'll just trust the game. That is not Daedric, that is Steel something, Steel Brigand or something. Go back and travel back to Gothway Garden. We can go to the Archaeologist Guild. We don't have to sit here for 20 minutes while we're loading in. I can just load into areas now. This is great. Oh, I need to remember I have a room at that place for like over 1,000 more hours. Hey, Vanna. You show Vanna the dissolved remains of the Torque and the intact inscription. After burying her face in her hand, she pounds the wall out of frustration. First Torque, very funny. What a waste. I can't take this out on you, though. You did your part. First, take your gold reward. Thank you, thank you. Next, you can have a complimentary training in exchange for your service. Would you like a lesson on Orcish or Impish? Let's go with Impish. You enjoy an in-depth training session on the nature of the Impish language by one of the higher-ranking members of this location. Great. You show Van... That's repeated text. All right. Get a quest. Let us mark Voices of the Dead as complete. And then, because we do not have access to we don't have access to Heatseeker, the Simplest of Errands is what we have left as of right now. You'll do perfectly for this one. We need someone who's completely trustworthy to merely deliver a powerful artifact. Will you help us? Absolutely. Then I will present to you the Staff of Magnus. I'm sorry, what? Staff of Magnus? Okay, truly the stuff of legends. It needs to get to Kirkcart Wood in 120 days' time. Look for Mordric Buckingsley in the palace. We suspect you'll be followed by less scrupulous persons interested in obtaining it through illegitimate means. Be sure to defend yourself as necessary. Safe journey. Now, the Staff of Magnus, for those that watched my Arena LP, knows that that is a artifact, that one of the artifacts I went and found, but it did nothing for my character. So we just, I think I just kept it in my inventory because it didn't have any like positive effect for us. So the Staff of Magnus is an artifact. I forget what, again, I don't know the lore of this game, or of these games, so that's why we're playing. The Staff of Magnus is associated with somebody. I want to say in Arena it was it Dabilla? I want to say it was Dabilla, or was it Kennereth in Arena? I digress. It largely, I forget. Anyway, we need to remember this is not a game, a guild that was part of the base game. This is a mod. This is an add-on. So we have to take what they're saying with a grain of salt. We're going to do this quest, but I'm sure the Staff of Magnus is an actual artifact, probably somewhere in the game that I can find. So as of right now, we're not going to mention it. There's technically. Excuse me. Why did I not? Can you please? Yeah. Thank you for hitching your wagon. I don't know why you weren't hitching it in the first place. So we need to go to Kirkcart Wood. Okay, so we'll just search cart, and it should probably come up. There we go. So that's interesting that they have somehow a group of cruel-looking people has gotten the drop on you. In fact, the number is so great that you're thoroughly surprised you didn't notice them before. Either they're very good at what they do, some sort of magic is helping them, or both. Quick, get the staff from him. You take a defensive stance, but are shoved from behind. Your foes form a circle around you and toss you back and forth among them, scarcely letting you maintain balance. In the bedlam, you feel the Staff of Magnus leave your possession, though you can't tell who took it. Once they see it come loose, the majority of the band roars with delight and escapes. A few have stayed behind to delay you. Okay, well, that's obviously not a good thing. Okay, just stop. Okay, I need to now find where you guys did with the Staff of Magnus. Okay, stop. I don't want to kill I don't even know if you can kill my horse in this game. No, I can't kill my horse. We'll take this. We'll take the Daedra Heart. Now I gotta go and freaking find where they did with the stupid damn Staff of Magnus, man. I just wanted to come and do this. Okay, I didn't want to tell. No, just cut it out, me. The Staff of Magnus has been stolen from me by a mob. I need to try and recover it. I should ask around. Oh, joyous day. I get to do my favorite thing, asking townsfolk. What is this guild? Is this a guild I've been to and have the access to, sleep in? I don't think so. I don't think this is a building type I've normally been in. So I'm gonna say where's the door to this place? Excuse me? Oh, there. Oh no, it's a knight guild. Oh, a knight guild. Knights of the Dragon. I think it's one of the guilds I might have wanted to or the Knights Order I wanted to join, so I need to remember that. Let's turn ourselves around. Not that way, this way, yes, and go this direction, and we'll go and rest in a tavern for the night. I'm going to make a cut here, because I'm not going to make you guys sit here while I try and ask people who stole the damn Staff of Magnus, so I'll be back in a bit. This is all I know. It got stolen from you. Wow, just yesterday I lost Chrisimir. Ha ha ha. That is another artifact, because I remember from the Arena guide. Oh, nobody's wanting to help. Nobody knows where it is. This is not a good thing. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll be back. Some sources disagree, but I am sure you should look for people who sell stolen stuff like Rodister Greenheart. I don't know what copy to log means, but okay. Rodister Greenheart, okay. Interesting. I don't see how it's your business. Rodister Greenheart lives in Greencroft Manor. Why'd you ask? Finally. Oh my god, I went to the archaeologist guild. They knew nothing besides that one lady who told me about Rodister Greenheart. I went to the Mages Guild. Nobody knew anything. I went to 3 different inns. Nobody knew anything. Finally came here to this temple, the Resolution of Zin, and finally old V... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that first name. Old V here finally helped. Thank you. Alright, Greencroft Manor. Alright, here we are in Greencroft Manor. Supposedly where this guy lives, who stole the Staff of Magnus. You. Oh. You. Ooh, you're so dead. Good Kennerith, by the wolf, and by my life. No, I had nothing to do with the Staff of Magnus hit. I don't want to get involved with that stuff. I pick pockets at bars, not sell artifacts on the black market. On my mother's grave, go to Ipsbridge and talk to Theodwir Garcroft. He's in the Ashwing residence. That's who stole it from you. Go to Ipsbridge. Ipsbridge. For this being called, I believe this quest is called the Simplest Errand. This is the most convoluted. Ipsbridge. The simplest, most convoluted mission ever. Okay. Not a lot of places. Let's put the sword away, not freak everybody out, even though you're gonna go and stab this person the second they find them. Okay, now we're looking for some residents here. Looking for specifically the Ashwin resident. That's easy right here. You can see that. Oh, that person whose name I completely forget. I think it's Gare something. I'm gonna be honest, towns and people's names, there's a lot of similarities in names and stuff like that. So I believe Garcroft, I want to say was his last name. I don't know. Anyway, this person's straight up deceased when I get in here. Who? You up here? No. Great. You suddenly sense movement. 3 cloaked figures have gotten the jump on you. Whoever the people are, they are good. They've gotten a jump on me. In what way, shape, and form have they, and I quote, gotten a jump? Oh. Okay, well, he didn't really get a jump on me. I don't want to hit this guy, because I don't know necessarily if that's who I'm wanting to hit. Okay, well, you're just without any type of... There's a part... Oh, it's gonna be me. Location. Okay, stop. No. Just die. Thank you. Now I have to go and find the person I was told to go talk to. Before I look at that piece of parchment. That's a dead end. This is a dead end, correct? Okay. Here. Dead end. Here. Okay. Here. You. Previous list. Okay. Now let's read the parchment. This parchment contains no writing. It only holds a roughly drawn map leading from the citadel of Coppersley to the east. The citadel of Coppersley to the east. Yeah. You know how I said we were doing a bunch of missions? Yeah. Nope. This is very convoluted, and now I'm having to just go east from this place to the east. So I don't think human. The citadel of Coppersley appear to be taken over by orcs that waste no time. Okay, hold on. Get off my horse. Hello, yes, hello. Goodbye to all of you. You're gonna be soon just... You're getting like one shot by this sword, so just... The enemy is surprised by your prowess. They call for reinforcements. Okay, it's gonna be one of these. Okay, I don't want you, I'm gonna be honest, shooting like spells off at me though. Okay, no, just cut it out. The enemy, yeah, they're gonna release the beasts. Okay, this does not freak me out as much as it did the very first time. So I'm not, okay, I don't want magic being shot off at me though. That's the one thing. After the bodies of the orcs fill the land, the leader bursts down the door of the keep. Filthy human, I will peel your flesh. Okay. No, 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 cut it out. Okay. That is the boss. The Orsinium will never fall. The last words of the commander before he collapsed. You've won a victory over the citadel of Coppersley. The remaining orcs will still attack, but without their leader, they will not have the manpower to remain at this keep. They will soon disperse to leave in failure. After scavenging the body, you take your earnings. I will take the 9,000 gold. And we're going to kill the remaining 3. And then, well, first let me heal because I'm a little bit hurt. And then I am actually gonna look briefly for, ooh, plus 19. This is actually better than my Daedric stuff. Interesting. Well, I guess we're gonna wear the Daedric. Since when is Orcish more higher than Daedric? I did not know that. Okay, well, let's see if there's any other cool pieces of 8 to 18. No, of course not. I'm gonna briefly look, see if there's anything, but I'm not gonna pick up any more money because 19. Ooh, I'm gonna wear that though. Great. I think we searched that. I will be back after we're done looting all these bodies. Here's the citadel. It says go east in the note. We're gonna go east, but we're gonna call this citadel start in case something weird goes on. I'm actually supposed to for some reason be in the citadel, but as of right now we're traveling east. I will be back if something interesting or of note happens. Okay, so I went and for about 10 minutes traveled in the east past Coppersley, citadel of Coppersley, and I was getting nowhere. So I said, let me make a save from where I was at and then load the citadel start, and let me go into citadel, see if that does anything or not. And as soon as I entered, it says a short sharp whistle pierces the air once you enter. Your arrival has been noticed, which means this, as far as I'm concerned, means that we are in, we'll call this act for actual citadel start. And we can rest just a little bit because I am quite hurt. Guess we'll go this. Oh, hello. No, no, no. I need to go in my, I need to go drop off some stuff because I'm over encumbered. I'll drop that off, or nearly over encumbered. Drop off all of this stuff. Could drop off the 19,000 gold. That's probably what's really weighing me down. I would imagine. We'll drop off 19,000 of it if it's stolen. It's stolen. Carrying. I've said this already, and it probably made the edit, but in case it did, for this mission being called the Simplest of Errands, this is oh, Q is Okay, no, I need to be able to free action though. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Okay, now I need to desperately run because I'm actually quite hurt. Oh no, I'm going to die. This is going to be a death. So congratulations, everybody. Unless I get super lucky. I got super lucky. No. Oh, that's not what I wanted, but okay. Okay, no. Okay, I actually need to heal myself if you wouldn't mind just allowing me this brief moment of respite. Okay. Goodbye, Ancient Lich. So it seems like the Liches stole the Staff of Magnus. Okay. Perfectly understandable. Okay. Now let's do an exploring save. Not because, you know, we've done a whole lot of exploring, but because... Okay, I'm gonna crouch, actually. Perfect. 2 little rest. Oh, hello. You frightened me quite a bit. And then upstairs. Okay, I'm going to hello, I'm going to be crouching this entire time simply because my leather something broke. Okay, I need to be aware of that because I doubt that's meaning the leather buckler for the... No, buckler's a shield, I believe, so it would have not been me. I'm not wearing a shield. I can't wear a shield. No secret rooms. No secret rooms. Love to see it. Love to see it. Do need to eventually find the Staff of Magnus. Hello, warrior. Goodbye, warrior. You're super deceased here in about 2 more swings. I see. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I need you to die. Can you please die? No. Okay, come on. Thank you. I appreciate it so very much. You have no idea how... No. Ooh, Khajiit. Well, not really Khajiit's wear it, but I like it. Oh, okay. I don't really care because I imagine these aren't just spawning, and I imagine what this is there are a certain number of wandering enemies. So I'm assuming that that's what this is, and not just having ones randomly spawn on top of me. I would really like for that to be the case. Oh, hello. So we, I imagine, are going to have to explore a fair amount of this. Take that. Elven? Can't wear Elven, so it doesn't matter. Okay, can you... Okay, well, you made that save, so good on you, truly. Hey, no. Hey, I would like to be behind you at all times. That's possible, because you can't hit me with a spell if I'm behind you. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Now you know it. Perfect. Love this spell. I didn't actually want to cast it again. That was my fault. Hello. Okay, no. Just please be deceased. Thank you. Really? Okay, well, as long as it's you and not like liches, you guys don't intimidate me really in the slightest. I mean, if you poison me, then I get a little bit upset because then I just randomly die. Where are they at? Who and where? This has not been a place we've been, so let's go this direction. Say hello. Thank you. Go in. Take a little bit of a nap. You guys have kind of seen. We'll call this exploring too, by the way. I'm going to make a cut here because we've been going a while, and this probably will be the I'd imagine the last quest we do in this, because I doubt we'll rank up with. I see you from my periphery. I doubt that we're going to rank up in the Archaeologist Guild enough to have Heat Seeker come back. So we'll come back. We'll do that later. But I noticed that we were going to be doing a bunch of quests, but I also was not expecting to have this many or have this in depth of a mission. So I will be back in a little bit if I die, I'll include it. If I have something happen, I'll include it. I was exploring and I finally decided to use the locator. The locator device vibrates and hums into action. You now see a bright disc in your mind when looking in the direction of your desired target. Thank you. It's this direction, so we're gonna go this way and immediately hit a dead end, which is just great. Love to see it. I want to just gonna let them fight it out, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, and then we're gonna, if you don't mind, I'm going to try and... I'm gonna try and sneak behind you, because I really hit just a really high amount. And there's just nothing this way, which you love to see. Okay. So, there's two things of note, really. There's number one, that there's a star door right here. So I'm actually going to save here at Health's Exploring 4 real quick. See if I can go through it, and it's not an actual star door, so that's great. We can see it. And now we're going to go this way. And this is a great direction, so I will be back in a little while. Okay, I'm going to be... So, this is saying that it's actually somewhat behind it. I'm hoping that's not actually the case, and there's an area behind it. So I just wanted to give you that update, but I'll be back in a little while. We got Mithril Greaves, so that's great. Okay, I found a major way down. I'm hoping that we're somewhat near it. Fingers crossed. We need to go... Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, yes, oh. Okay, hold on. Exploring 3. Just to show... Okay, before I was rudely interrupted by the Lich, I was going to say, look how much of this place we've explored. We've explored quite a decent amount. You liar. You said you weren't a part of this. How could you? Rochester Greenheart's face turns pale at seeing you. You never should have never come here. My client needs the Staff of Magnus more than you do. You have no idea what you're interrupting here. Nevertheless, he enters a battle stance to defend himself. Okay, well, you're just... I need a free action if you don't mind, but you're gonna be dead here in about 2 seconds. I cannot believe it. Take back the Staff of Magnus. The Staff of Magnus appears undamaged. Now finally you can deliver it. Okay, well, I mean, dude, we're not doing this here. Okay, really? Oh, there's more people. Okay, well, I mean, if you're gonna want your get your guys, if you want to die, you could have let me just teleport out of here. You guys are so, dead set on, dying. I'll be happy to oblige. Recall, teleport. Quickly access my, what's the word? Or wagon is what I'm wanting. Yeah, that's a wagon. Drop off a bunch of this stuff. Don't want to drop off that stuff. Drop everything else. Let us, for the love of God, get out of here. Hello, Fortune. Where were we going with all of this, by the way? We were going to... Salen's Citadel, no. 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 Kirkcard is where this all started. Okay, Kirkcard. There we go. I do not know if I'm going to be naming this episode, The Staff of Magnus has been stolen from me, or something along the lines of that, or the most convoluted, simplest errand ever, but it's going to be one of those two, or something around one of those two. I got to figure out which one sounds better for, I mean, not just, make it sound like the only thing I care about is views, because I largely don't really care that much, but, like, views helps a little bit, so I wonder which one of those is going to sound better. I imagine probably Staff of Magnus Stolen is probably a more clickable title, or makes you want to click it rather than most convoluted, simplest errand ever. I'm gonna be honest, both probably are gonna do well, but I'll probably stick with something like Staff of Magnus Stolen or something like that. This was a nightmare of a quest, man. Oh man. Okay. I really wish you could probably, this is the only time so far I've ever had like 2 legitimate names for an episode that I think are both equally valid and warranted. Okay, here. It's probably going to be closed. It is. What time is it? Let us wait. What is it, 7 hours? Something like that? Yeah, 7 hours. Probably get attacked once. Nope. Great, we made it through the night. Okay, I think the guy's probably over going to be the left, I'd imagine. Or not. Hello. You're not who I needed to give this to. I believe I needed to give it to somebody else. Mordiak Buckingsley is actually who I need to give it to. So, do you happen to know where that fine gentleman is currently residing? Here he is. Hello. Ah, the Staff of Magnus. This will be of great worth for a certain task we've been planning. Thank you for bringing it without harm. We didn't allot a formal reward for you out of our coffers, but we wanted to show our appreciation a different way. Please take it and use it however you like. One day it will change hands, and someone else will enjoy its power, for better or for worse. Ooh, what do we get? The Lord's Mail, that's another artifact. Of course, again, take it with a grain of salt. It's not part of the base game, this guild or this quest line, or this quest at all. This is a mod, so I'm sure the Lord's Mail, just like Staff of Magnus, is in this game somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm sure it is. But yeah, we'll take the Lord's Mail. Why not? All right, thank you, dude. Let's go on ahead, return back to Gothway Garden, even though I probably don't have to go and alert the guild that I've finished the quest, because typically once I get a reward, that's done. But we're going to hand it in anyway, and then we're going to end the episode. And for those that do want to stick around, I'm going to give you a little bit of a heads up. The book we're reading today is the Ebon Arm. So, hello, Vanna. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to need to, and I do not believe that Heat Seeker's available yet, so it's not. Okay, let's go ahead and mark then the Simplest of Errands as complete, even though it was the farthest thing from a Simplest of Errands. It was actually quite convoluted and complicated. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. If you haven't already, go down and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to stay up to date on when the videos hit the channel. Another great way to stay up to date is to follow me on Twitter at @TheSSHGaming. I tweet when videos go live. I won't fill your Twitter timeline with general nonsense, especially with the new rate limit that's part of Twitter. I just tweet when videos go live. If you haven't already, if you could go down and hit the thumbs up button, I would appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea how much hitting the thumbs up button helps the channel grow, and with the algorithm and all that stuff, it really, really, truly does. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. And for those that do want to stick around and listen to the Ebon Arm, I will be back once we find it. The Ebon Arm. The ground shakes. The great armies continue to wage their unrelenting battle. The battlefield is red. The rivers flow crimson. The sky reflects a deep pink. In the distance, lightning flashes and thunder sounds. Two huge ravens begin circling the field. Their blackness is vibrant against the various shades of red in the vista of death and suffering. The bright flashes of light and rumbling begin to increase. The redness surrounding the battlefield begins giving way to a golden glow from the east, almost like a summer's setting sun. From the false sunset, a massive golden stallion and singular rider approach. All becomes suddenly still on the field of battle, as both sides recognize Raymond Ebon Arm, god of war, and the companion and protector of all warriors, also known as the Black Knight, and his mighty steed, War Master. He rides into the middle of the blood-soaked field and dismounts. He is a very imposing figure. His very tall and heavily muscled body is encased in ebony armor. His ebony helmet does not hide the flowing reddish-blonde hair and beard which appear almost as shimmering gold, nor does it shield the steel-blue eyes that seem to pierce as they fall upon. In his left hand he carries a massive ebony tower shield, on which is emblazoned a fiery red rose. As he raises his right arm, all-seeing arm and magnificent ebony blade, which are extensions of each other. The fused arm and sword are a result and symbol of the wounds suffered by this god during the titanic battle and youth of this world. The ravens come to rest on his shoulders, and as the point of the ebony blade seemingly touches the sky, lightning flashes, thunder roars, then total quiet descends and a shudder rolls through both armies. The leaders of both armies approach Raymond Ebon Arm and kneel. In turn, they tell their reason for this war. Each asks for the favor of the Black Knight for their cause. Raymond Ebon Arm listens, but there's no acknowledgement that he has chosen to favor one side or the other in this fight. However, each of the leaders has heard the other state his position, and each now knows that this war is baseless. They embrace and turn to their armies. They instruct their forces to bury the dead, tend the wounded, and return to their homes. Raymond Ebon Arm mounts his great golden stallion, War Master, and again raises the ebony blade skyward and extends the huge rose emblazoned ebony shield to both armies. A massive chorus of cheers rises from the armies. The ravens again take to the air, lightning and thunder follow him as he rides into the sunset, followed by the two birds. The armies do as they have been bidden. They care for their wounded and bury their dead. As they retreat towards their homes, each warrior is sure that the great god Raymond Ebon Arm, the Black Knight, has responded to their individual prayers for intervention. Each side has won, neither is lost. As the armies depart the field, the rivers begin to run clear, and a single red rose begins to bloom near the grave of a fallen hero. And that is the Ebon Arm. So for those that did stick around to listen to it, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.